We knew it was going to be obviously a tough battle with them. Just as talented as they are, and talented, competitive, and how they execute the game. So we knew that we were just going to have to come out there and just execute at, which we talk about all the time, execute at the highest level that we can. And they did a great job this weekend and got it done, and against a good team. So hopefully that continues to carry over to future games coming up this weekend.
Kate, today, a little bit different than what we've seen as of late, but you still managed, work out of some trouble. Talk about what was different today versus yesterday, and were they figuring some things out? And talk about the defense behind you.
They definitely made adjustments. Like putting the ball in play, adjusting where they were standing in the box. But we definitely made some great plays today. Like Brooke Griever had great catches. Kendall Bentley made some good plays on short, and just all the way around.
Coach, Jamie kind of struggled a little bit in that first game, but the offense struggled a little bit more. Just kind of talk me through in game one, just what went right and what didn't.
We had some early momentum, and I just don't think we obviously were able to, continue that over the next couple innings, and then hit a little rough patch, obviously, and that was the difference in the game. So pretty short and sweet as far as how that game went. What we just had to turn the page, and the good thing, getting the win yesterday put us in a good situation. Be able to come through if we did have a little rough patch, that we could have a second game to rely on, and just give it all we have.
Kate, came in, pinch hit, opportunity, only saw one pitch today, put it over the fence, gave your team the lead that they needed to win this one, and punches the ticket to Texas. Talk about that moment for you, and what were you looking for to be swinging on the first pitch?
Yeah, I think we were looking mostly outside. That's what we've been working on for the past couple weeks now in the postseason. I know that they're going to pitch me outside. They've done that every bat I've been here. Most pitches I get are outside, so I was looking for it, and then she came outside, and I was ready for it.
How you haven't gotten the opportunity to come to the plate as of late, but talk about how do you stay focused during games so that you know that you're going to be ready when the opportunity comes. You're in a big moment.
Yeah, I think it's never about getting yourself ready. I think it's more about always being ready, and I think that I'm always ready. And whenever the opportunities come, it doesn't matter if it's a pinch hit or whatever it is. You take advantage of it, and then you can see what happens from there.
All right. A few questions here. How do you feel about, for your overall program, having the opportunity to play not just a regional powerhouse, but a national powerhouse, have them so close by, and then come up against each other in series like this? How well does it, in fact, let me go both ways. How well does it prepare you, or is it a little draining to go, because they are so tough?
Right. I think it prepares us at the highest level that we can be prepared going into next weekend. Draining, no.
Okay.
To the point, because we're going to have a couple days to kind of take it easy and kind of get back on track. Everybody's going through what we're going through this weekend too.
Yeah.
Playing a tough opponent, and some are going to get it through it in 2, some are going to get through it in 3, and it's just going to have to. The time-consuming part, all they have to do is worry about packing. I got to worry about some of the other stuff and all the details and support staff and all that. They just got to make sure their bags are packed and they don't forget anything, and off we go.
Now, you came off looking like super genius today as far as timing goes, just putting Katie right there, and the first pitch goes over the fence, and basically that's a difference in the game. Specifically, why? What was I know the logic to having them come in was, but that particular time, why did that seem especially right?
Like Katie said, she stays ready. She's had some big moments here. Last season, this season, and. She tries to do her best to stay prepared and ready to go, and we needed hard contact, and it wasn't to put her in necessarily to hit a home run. That was the big bonus. But it was to go there and attack a ball and make some hard contact and try to get some, at least get a run in that situation. But Katie's tough when she's locked in, and like I said, she's prepared, and when she swings out a good pitch that she can handle, that's what she can do.
Kate, we talked about this yesterday, getting the run support late, but today is a little more emphatic as far as the run support is late. What was your reaction in the dugout to the home run?
I was so happy for Katie. I mean, as soon as it came off the bat, I just knew it was going out, and I told her, and I'll say it again, nobody deserves that more than she does.
Now, how much of a relief did it take off you? You were battling in there. I mean, my first question is going to be about resiliency. But having a 3-3 tie broken, how'd you feel? It's like you went back out to the mound. Now you have a 3-run lead.
It definitely helped a lot. I mean, they were scrapping. Seemed like they were getting one run every inning.
They were.
Yeah, yeah. And so having that, 3 runs, being ahead on top again, that definitely helped a lot.
Speaking of resiliency, Coach, after falling in that first game, we can talk about the home run until we're blue in the face, but just talk about the way your team continued to battle. Obviously, you got ahead, and then the Marlins kind of punched back and tied the game up. Just talk about the way your team continued to fight. They weren't as clean in the field today, but still managed to get it done.
Right, and that's what I mean. After the first game, they can tell you one of the first things I said was, they have momentum now. Whether we're going to be home or away, we didn't know at the time. We have the ability to regain it, and they did a good job when we had the opportunity to step in the box, being the away team, the top of the first, to regain some momentum and put some of that in our favor, and we really did a good job of maintaining and keeping it for the most part.
You got anything else?
No, I think.
I think one or two more here for you, Coach, and Katie. Going back to the national championships again. This time it's a flight to Texas. We talked about you have to figure out the details. They just have to worry about packing. But girls, what does it mean to you? I mean, Kate, you don't know what it's like to not be playing in this moment, and Katie, much of the same. Just talk about how special it is to be going back to the final 8 here.
Well, I think at least for juniors and seniors, we have a little bit of redemption in Texas because we want to come out there and be ready. And I think this is our first really main travel in the past 2 years because of Salem. We get to fly. I think it's gonna get us really excited to see different place, different scenario. I'm excited. I think everyone else is too.
Yeah, that does remind me of a question because last year you went into this. You were 37-1 going into the tournament. Not so much this year. Are there any more adjustments you feel you'll need to make? Moving ahead, anything you're going to work on?
I mean, all of our.
It's what we're doing.
I think all of our adjustments have been, and that's something we've been able to do a good job. All of our adjustments have been based on our opponents. So some more lack of sleep ahead of me to be able to, and some of our other coaches to be able to go through and get a good game plan against our opponents, and just try to put them in a position to be as successful as they can.